keeping you moving. That's awesome. So what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
If I could do anything, it'd probably be do the least amount of work possible for the most amount of money. So whatever that entails, sign me up for it.
You sound smart and strategic.
I'm very strategic.
Very strategic. I like that. I'd love to see how you bring that into the studio in your workouts. I'm going to start looking for that now in classes. So what profession would you not like to do?
What would I not like to do? That's a tough one. I guess just, fast food or something like that. Customer service, because I'm not good with people.
I feel like you're great with people. Dude, we have a great time in class. Fair. Okay. That's totally fair. Okay, next up. How long have you been a member of the Orange Nation?
I think it's been like 92 days. So I just put that
to
Instagram post up, and that was 90 days.
Awesome.
So 3 months.
Beautiful. I love it. Very, very cool. And what inspired your fitness journey, where you've ended up today?
Well, growing up, I wasn't the fittest person in the world. I'm asthmatic, and I've had a lot of running into a wall type of situations. So really what inspires me is just, trying to be the best me that I can be while I'm still young.
That's amazing.
So that's it.
I love that. Those are great goals. I really like that. And you have a pretty big story too, I think, behind some of your weight loss and what you've achieved over, at least what I know of your story too, which is, yes, you do. You totally do. You got to own that. Our next question. So what goals have you achieved at Orangetheory, and which one are you most proud of?
Well, I started as a power walker, and today this morning when me and you took the class, I was a runner. So it would be going from a power walker to a runner.
In only 3 months.
In only 3 months.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Those are accomplishments. Those are the type of things that I think we see that stuff all the time at Orangetheory, and that's totally what keeps, I think, us going as coaches too, which is very, very cool.
Fat people getting fit.
Yeah, there we go. So endurance, strength, power, or ESP days, which are your favorite and why?
It would have to be strength, because that's where you see the most improvement on what you've done. Nothing feels as successful as when you lift a 30-pound dumbbell. There's just something behind it that makes you feel better.
I hear you on that one. You're a guy after my heart. I'm the same way. Strength day is my favorite. Even the incline on the treadmill, I don't mind that when I get to hit the floor and lift heavy dumbbells. Yeah. So who's your workout buddy? And do you specifically start on the treadmill or the floor together, or do you split up?
I don't know if I have workout buddy. I normally come by myself, but I do like it when the other coach, Melanie, takes classes with me, because she gives me secondary guidance and things, and it's fun to see her die next to you.
You guys always start next to each other in my class.
She always starts next to me.
She hunts you down.
I like to watch her suffer sometimes.
So Jude and Melanie are always on the tread next to each other.
And what was the other question?
That was exactly the question. If you guys normally split up or start together.
So we normally are always together somehow. We're always on the treadmill.
I like it. So here's a thought. What song gets you into the orange or red zone?
Anything 80s.
80s? Really?
Anything 80s.
So when Jude shows up to my class now, I need to start playing more 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Good to know. This is great information. We're learning things. So what keeps you coming back to Orangetheory classes?
My clothes are starting to fit less and less and less. So that's one major thing. I think that, it's just what everyone wants. Everyone wants to look better. So, you go through a little bit of suffering for vanity's sake.
Looking better, feeling better, and now you're running. Yes. So many wins. Okay, here's a random one. You ready?
No.
Here it goes anyway. If you had a yacht, what would you name it?
I don't think I'd ever own a yacht. I don't do water.
You never know.
No.
Here's a thought. What about the dude? Because you go by Jude the dude.
I guess we could call it the dude, the
Maybe.
SS dude.
There we go. I like it. Oh, that's a good one. The SS dude. When you're not working out, just to switch things up again, when you're not working out, what do you do for fun?
I like to go to movies.
Okay.
So that's a big thing that I'm in. I think me and you talked about this the other day, that you don't like movies and I love movies, and I was giving you
You're my official pro movie
I was
recommender.
trying to here, if you want to dip a toe in, watch this movie.
I now have a running list of movies I have to watch. Thanks to Jude. Once again, switching things up. If you were on a deserted island and could only watch one movie over and over again, what would it be?
Pulp Fiction.
I'm taking notes.
It's the best movie ever made. Quentin Tarantino is a genius.
Okay. Boom. There it is. If we were taking you out for your birthday, what restaurant would we go to, and what would you order to eat?
Portello's.
Okay.
The best restaurant ever.
Okay.
And it would be an Italian beef with cheese fries. So.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's really good.
I mean, good news, when you finish your Orangetheory workout, that is the best time to be consuming foods like that because your glycogen stores are ready to be replenished.
But it's a good thing that Portello's is miles from where I go to the gym at, so I don't get that every day.
That is good news. That is good news. For the sake of everything, right? So, what is the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Probably be like a Brussels sprout or something
What?
like that.
A Brussels sprout?
Why would anyone eat one of them?
Have you ever had balsamic glazed Brussels sprouts?
What do you think the answer is?
Have you ever had bacon in Brussels sprouts?
No.
You're missing out. There's so many good Brussels sprout recipes out there. I like Brussels sprouts.
Clearly.
I was hoping it'd be like frog legs or something like cow tongue.
No.
But Brussels sprouts. I haven't eaten either of those things, but you know. Next question. What game show would you be super awesome at?
It'd probably be like Big Brother or Survivor because
Okay.
I'm good at being fake. Clearly.
I feel like you're a super genuine person.
That's what I want you to think.
Okay,
See?
then you're good at it. You're right.
See?
You're right. Fooled me. You're right. Totally right. That's amazing.
I'm actually a cynic on the inside.
Okay.
So when I get home and the wig comes off and the makeup
it.
comes off, I'm just a cynic.
Got it. Okay, there it is.
I hate life and people.
Watch out. Okay, up next. Do you have any hidden talents or neat tricks you can do?
I'm a very good cook.
Okay.
Like, I make the
Just
best.
not Brussels sprouts.
Just not Brussels sprouts. I make the best brownies you could possibly ever eat. They're probably horrible for you because it's like 3 cups of sugar, but
But they're delicious.
they're really good.
Anything chocolate is like,
It's chocolate in it. It's nothing else but just like there's no other.
oh, that sounds amazing.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm hungry. So there's that. Do you remember your first Orangetheory workout? Tell us about it.
It was so bad. I threw up twice. I had to be like given like sugar because I wasn't eating any sugar because I was gonna throw up, and my head got dizzy and I almost passed out. I didn't pass out. They were saying if you pass out we have to call an ambulance, and I was like, please no, don't. I'm not dying yet. And it was like they were shocked when I actually signed up afterwards because after like 30 minutes of recuperating, I signed up and came back every day, and it's.
Gosh, and now you're a runner.
Now I'm a runner.
Now you're kicking
now I'm
butt.
not throwing up.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, we're sorry you had to go through that.
It was-
but clearly you were like hooked even after that experience.
It was so fun. I was like telling them like I'm okay. So I'm like wiping stuff away.
Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 That's a story and a half.
Yes.
So, what advice do you have to give to someone that's interested in trying Orangetheory?
Don't give up, because
Hear that?
when you throw up twice, that's like bottom of the barrel, and you will get there. It might seem like you're not getting there, but you do get there. Because like for the first week, it was really rough. I was sore all the time. Like, I just think it's fun to torture yourself.
That's why we all work out, right? So, okay, this is really random. Getting off the topic of Orangetheory and more about Jude. What sound or noise do you love?
Anything a baby makes, even when they're crying and screaming, it's
Really?
just like you just want to go over there and be like, like I have 2 nieces, so
Okay.
they like completely control everything I do.
Yeah.
So any noise a baby makes, like when they're crying, or especially when they're laughing. When you make a baby laugh, tell me there's nothing better than a baby's laughter.
I mean, I don't know. What about a puppy's laughter?
Please don't laugh.
They kind of make little I'm not going to make the noise. Okay, so what sound or noise do you hate?
Chalk.
Like
Chalk on a chalkboard.
Okay.
Like in school, when I always have to sit like with my hand in my ears and stuff
Okay.
like that. It just, like when you chalk a pool stick, I have to be away from that.
Okay.
'Cause it like drives me up a wall.
No go on the chalk. Okay. Final question, and the most exciting because we get to pull it randomly out of this deck of cards. You ready? I'm even going to shuffle them ahead of time. Oh, which Minnesota town do you think has the coolest sounding name?
There's a lot of crazy ones. Let's just go with Shakopee.
There we
We're
go.
here.
I like it. I like it. Awesome. Well, that's lots of wonderful questions. We learned a ton about Jude. Now that we know more about Jude, if you see Jude in the studio, make sure to give him a high five.